Well, breaking news we've been following since 4:25 right here on Good Day Columbus after a burglary spree in a West Columbus neighborhood. Now, we know at least 2 homes and 2 cars were broken into on Powhatan Avenue overnight. Now, Good Day Columbus reporter Mike McCarthy is live with one of the victims. Mike.
Well, Carolyn, that victim was attacked in his own home. It was actually this home right here behind me. It was broken into around 2:45 this morning. Kenneth Vaught was in bed. He heard those noises, got up to investigate. He grabbed a knife, and Kenneth Vaught joins me now live, rather. What happened next after you had that knife in your house?
I started down the basement steps because I heard a noise down there. I wasn't sure who it was, if it was my son or not. And I went to the door, opened it, and went down there, and I yelled for Johnny, and somebody muttered something back. He was asleep, and it wasn't my son. So that's when I picked up the knife, and I headed down towards his room in the basement, and he's got curtains up, and I went to go look behind the curtain, and that's when the intruder hit me upside the head with a 2x4, I think it was, and I tried to stick him with the knife, and he come through the curtain again. Then he got me in the back of the head, and he started running up the steps, and I was a little bit startled, so I went up the steps after him, and I heard him in the living room, and my wife yelled, "What are you doing in my house?" And I heard him say something like, "Don't look at me," or something, and he was trying to find a way out because I shut the other door, and he managed to get out the front door, and I tried to chase him, you know, but I was not really able to. And
I know you didn't need stitches. I mean, how are you feeling? I appreciate you talking to me here on TV, but how are you doing?
It's just a little sore and dizzy here and there, but I'll be all right, you know. I was more worried over my family than anything. I thought something was going to happen to them.
Mr. Vaught, I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad your family's okay, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And I know you're looking at some video from overnight from the other break-ins here along Powhatan Avenue. I want to show you where the suspect was actually caught over on Sullivan Avenue. If we can show that video. It starts with a police helicopter overhead as police were searching for that suspect after Mr. Vaught gave them a description of who they could find. That suspect was eventually caught walking down Sullivan Avenue. They also found some stuff taken from homes and cars littered along that street. The orange cones you'll see in our video are marking that evidence. Right now, detectives are here in this neighborhood trying to figure out exactly how much was taken from how many homes and how many cars and who it all belongs to. It's a very large scene, at least a block long. We're going to keep you updated. Once again, Mr. Vaught, kind enough to join us this morning after what was truly a frightening ordeal in his home. He is physically okay despite that gash in his head, and he is continuing to talk with police. We'll keep you updated. We are live on this breaking news on the west side. Mike McCarthy, Good Day Columbus.